Phase 1. The baseline check. Base camp medic. You kneel inside the freezing yellow tent. The height meter shows 5,512 meters. The air temperature is exactly minus 18 degrees Celsius. You clip the small plastic blood monitor onto the climber's blue finger. The screen flashes 54%. The brain is swelling fast. The normal rule is to fly the climber out right away, but the wind meter outside screams at 65 kilometers per H. Nothing is flying today. You pull exactly 8 milligrams of clear medicine into a plastic needle. Your hands wear thick, heavy winter gloves. These gloves make your fingers feel like fat sausages. You have exactly 3 minutes to push this needle into the climber's leg muscle. If you wait longer, the cold air will freeze the liquid medicine solid inside the plastic tube. You force your eyes to look only at the tiny black lines on the side of the needle. Next, you grab the heavy green oxygen tank. You turn the brass metal knob to exactly 2 liters per minute. You have 800 liters of air left in total. That means the climber has exactly 400 minutes to breathe. This basic check is the foundation of staying alive today. If you turn that metal knob just a little too far, the tank empties too fast, and the climber stops breathing halfway down the ice wall. The tight space inside the small tent makes your chest feel heavy and trapped. You take a slow breath. You remember your training. You look only at the numbers on the dials. Focusing on the simple, boring numbers keeps the panic away. Safe work starts with these small, exact steps. Phase 2, the heavy pull, Himalayan porter. You stand out in the sharp wind. You kick your heavy boots with sharp metal spikes deep into the hard snow to stand firm. You are now the main person pulling the front left side of the rescue bed. This bed is just a thick winter sleeping bag wrapped tightly with 12-millimeter thick climbing ropes. The total weight is exactly 85 kilograms. You grab the main pulling rope with both hands. The cold, hard rope instantly bites through your gloves and into the skin of your hands. You must walk at a very strict speed of exactly 40 steps every single minute. If you step too fast, the soft bed bounces from side to side. This shaking makes the climber's brain swell even faster. If you step too slow, the minus 15 degrees Celsius wind pulls the heat right out of your body, and the whole team of 6 people will freeze to death. You look down at the big metal safety ring holding the rope. You check that the screw on the gate is turned 3 full times until it stops moving. This is not just a hard workout. This is a careful human machine working together. If you miss just one turn on that metal screw, the bed will break loose on the steep slope and slide down the mountain fast. Your lungs burn like fire. You want more air, but there is no air here. You force your mind to focus on the sound of your heavy plastic boots breaking the ice. Crunch, crunch, crunch. You turn the pain in your arms into a deep respect for the ropes and the metal clips holding you together. You step, you pull, you breathe hard. Walking together in perfect time is the only way to beat the heavy pull of the mountain. Phase 3, the Bad Path Alpine Guide. You stop at the 5,100-meter mark. You look down at the ugly path below. The afternoon sun is hitting the huge ice wall on the left side. The temperature on the ice is now 2 degrees Celsius. You hear a loud, deep cracking sound. The ice is melting and moving. The fast way down goes right under that ice wall. It saves 2 hours of walking, but the melting ice makes a 400-ton chunk of frozen water ready to fall at any second. The other choice is the right side. It is a steep hill filled with loose, sharp rocks. Walking on those rocks adds 3 extra hours to your trip, and it will destroy the energy in the legs of your pulling team. You pull out your small electronic map and check the oxygen limits. The screen shows 450 liters of air left. You speak into your radio and make the call. You take the right side with the sharp rocks. Keeping the team away from the falling ice is the #1 rule of a good guide. If you wait 5 more minutes to think about it, the warm sun will melt the ice completely, dropping massive blocks on everyone's head. Your stomach hurts from the stress of this choice. You press the button on your black radio. You tell the team to turn right. You swallow the fear. You do not freeze. You pick the safer path, even if it hurts more. That is what you are paid to do. Phase 4, sending the heat. Base camp coordinator. You sit inside the large tent at 4,000 meters. The radio makes loud scratching sounds. The team up on the mountain is moving very slowly over the sharp rocks. The sun will go down at exactly 18 o'clock, and the air will drop to minus 25 degrees Celsius fast. You look at the bright computer screen in front of you. The numbers are bad. The team pulling the bed will run completely out of food energy and headlamp battery exactly 800 meters above your tent. You grab the radio and yell for the backup team. You hand over 4 large metal bottles filled with boiling hot sugar water. You hand over 6 fresh batteries. You tell the fast runners to climb up to the 4,600-meter mark before 16:30. This is a game of pure timing. If your runners leave 10 minutes late, the pulling team will run out of power and freeze stiff in the dark. People in the tent are yelling and moving fast, but you block out the noise. You stare only at the small moving dots on your screen. You feel the heavy worry for the team on the mountain. You use that heavy feeling to check the batteries one more time. You turn your fear into a perfect supply drop. If you do your job right, they do not die. Phase 5, the bare hand base camp medic. You are back walking on the steep 35-degree hill at 4,800 meters. The climber in the bag suddenly changes breathing. You hear loud, fast gasping, and then nothing for exactly 15 seconds. The climber stops breathing completely, then gasps again. You check the oxygen meter. The needle hits the red warning line at 120 liters. You wave your arm wide to tell the team to stop. You have exactly 90 seconds to fix this. If you fail, the oxygen drops too low, the heart stops, and the body dies. The wind is now minus 22 degrees Celsius. You try to turn the brass knob, but your thick gloves are too big. You must take off your heavy outer gloves. The cold wind bites your bare skin instantly. You touch the freezing metal knob. The wetness on your skin sticks to the icy metal like glue. You twist the empty tank off. You grab the small spare tank. In just 15 seconds, your bare fingers turn pure white. You cannot feel them at all. They feel like pieces of wood. You use the heel of your hand to force the knob to exactly 3 liters per minute. You push extra air hard into the dying lungs to keep the climber alive. If your wooden fingers drop the small metal screw into the deep snow, the air will leak out and the climber will die. You ignore the sharp, burning pain in your knuckles. You remember the rule: fast hands save lives. You do not let the panic win. You watch the chest rise again. You did it right. Phase 6, the fall Himalayan porter. The height meter shows 4,400 meters. The sun drops behind the dark rocks. The air drops to minus 26 degrees Celsius right away. You walk carefully on a narrow ice path. It is only 40 centimeters wide. Suddenly, the man behind you kicks a hidden rock. He slips. The heavy bed jumps hard to the left side. All 85 kilograms pull hard toward the edge of a 300-meter drop. The thick rope burns through your gloves as it slides fast. You pull the rope hard to your chest. You drop your weight backward. You twist the rope around the thick metal ring on your belt. You grab your heavy sharp ice tool with your right hand. You smash the steel point deep into the hard blue ice in front of you. Your arm muscles burn and tear as the heavy weight of the falling bed hits the rope. You stop breathing. You are holding the weight of 6 people and a bed over a deep hole with just 1 rope. If your fingers open, even one tiny bit, the metal ring will break the ice, and all of you will fall off the mountain. Your arms shake bad. Your brain screams at you to let go of the burning rope. You fight your own brain. You remember the training moves. You lock both of your knees tight. You lean your back towards the mountain wall, exactly 15 degrees. You take the heavy shock. You stop the sliding. You hold the line. Phase 7, the handover Alpine guide. It is totally black at 4,100 meters. You turn on your bright headlamp, but you can only see 3 meters ahead. The pulling team has 0 energy left. Their legs shake. They trip over their own feet. You look down. You see the bright jackets of the fast runners exactly 100 meters below. You are standing on a steep slope of pure smooth ice. You must pass the heavy bed from the tired team to the fresh team. You cannot let the rope go loose for even 1 second. You scream over the loud wind into your radio. Bottom team, hold the thick rope. Top team, get ready to pass the weight on my count. You are the brain of this machine. If you count wrong by just 1 second, the rope drops loose, and the bed flips upside down on the hard ice. You stand right in the middle of the danger zone. If someone slips now, it is your fault. Your eyes hurt from the cold and the dark, but you keep them wide open. You call out the numbers loud and clear. Passing in 3, 2, 1, switch. The thick ropes pull tight. They make a loud sound like a heavy guitar string. The new team holds the weight. You connect the tired men to the safe tent below, ending the professional inheritance. The team pulls the bed inside the warm, large medical tent at base camp. The doctor puts the climber inside a plastic pressure bag. The bag fills with air. You sit on a hard plastic box near the door. The warm air in the tent slowly heats your body. As your cold hands get warm, they throb with heavy pain. You look at the small screen on your watch. The whole job took exactly 13 hours and 42 minutes. You take off your heavy belt and ropes. You do not cheer, you do not smile or talk. You pull a small, waterproof notebook from your pocket. Your hands still shake a little as you hold the pen. You write down exactly how the freezing weather broke the oxygen dial, at minus 22 degrees Celsius. You write down that the thick rocks blocked the radio signal for 15 minutes. This was not a movie hero moment. This was just learning the hard math of staying alive. Every mistake you almost made today is a lesson for tomorrow. Every frozen piece of metal teaches you how to pack better for the next climb. The cold mountain does not care if you live or die, but you learn. You close the small book. You put it back in your pocket. You are ready for the next call. Stay professional.